that rag top Impala with the brains blew back. Could you loan me $1?
Yes, sir, it's 1011 The Beat, Ramses Ja on your airwaves. Like I've been letting you know all show long, the man has finally arrived. He goes by the name of X to the Z. Mr. X to the Z. Oh, man, I'm so excited.
I have not heard that in a long time. Remember X jackets?
Yeah, yeah.
Man, they was like $600. I had like 70 of them.
I don't doubt that one.
I got one now.
Is that right?
Yeah, they just magically walked away from my crib.
Yo, man, I gotta tell you, man, back in the day, man, I used to save up money to get A-Rex jackets. so you having 70, man, that hits me in a certain kind of way.
Oh, man.
So let me ask you this question, man. All right, personal story, man.
Yeah.
I have an older brother named Buddy. He graduated from law school. We went to his graduation together. You set me in the back of you had a Range Rover at this time.
Yeah. Land Rover.
No, this was
the Range Rover.
Oh, the Range Rover.
Okay.
So you set me in the back of the Range Rover and you played me this song when you was going at Jermaine Dupri. And then that turned into a whole bunch of stuff with Dr. Dre,
Yeah.
You know, and obviously I saw the BET cypher, you know what I mean? Like you and Snoop are in the same circle, You know, I'm seeing a lot of like positive momentum. You know what?
Hey, I recently just seen Jermaine Dupri. If you look on YouTube and go to Xzibit Up Close.
Okay. Is that the documentary?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I just recently seen him when we spoke. You know, and I'm grown. You know, we cleared the air. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't got nothing personal against them. You know what I'm saying? And we made our peace, we cleared the air, and I'm good with you, man.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just grown man. It's grown man business. Is that was then, this is now. There's a level of maturity that comes with the success that we're about to achieve. You know what I'm saying? So I really want to, live up to that and not fall backwards into, anything that has gotten me nowhere in the past.
Okay, I like that. And I would imagine the same holds true, with Dr. Dre and Snoop. Obviously, now that you're,
Yeah, we're good. You know what I'm saying? I've always been good with Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? And whatever has transpired, you know what I'm saying, in the past between Snoop and I has definitely been in the past. So,
that's beautiful.
We're good, and we're good, and everybody is supporting each other. It's all about representing yourself. You know what I'm saying? And bring, what can you bring to the table?
Okay.
I think once we get to the understanding that we're all powerful, individuals, that can actually come together and be even one, more powerful. I think that's where we are. So
let me ask you this question now, in the same spirit of that. For a while there was an issue even with the licks and Xzibit. You know what I mean? I remember hearing some songs that really broke my heart. Cause like I said, I'm pretty close to this situation
exactly.
myself.
Yeah.
What happened that caused you guys to get past all of that?
Well, I mean, it's like, first of all, you never heard a song from me.
Yeah, I know.
This and anybody like this and them, they've only made songs about me.
Right.
But here's one thing that I will never do. I will never put my family business in the street.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about my family. That's how I feel about my brothers that brought me into the game.
Right.
So how dare I fix my face to say anything derogatory about people that gave me the very opportunity to be here today.
Right.
It's not about praising them or I owe them anything, because I got the opportunity, but I actually kept the job.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I did the work to get there.
Right.
I think what happened was me coming from underneath the Alkaholiks and having success of my own, instead of coming together and speaking about, okay, well, this is how I feel, or this is, what I think should happen, or, or just F you, you know what I'm saying? But say it amongst each other.
Right.
I think when you get other people in your ear and they get to telling you how you should feel and what you should do and what you should say and take a stand and all this, I mean, if you really felt that way, the things that they said in those songs, they could have pulled me into a room and said to my face. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's unfortunate that happened. But like I said, the maturity that it takes to actually come to this place and get now in 2012, the Alkaholiks and King T, produced by Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? On an Xzibit track is where it's supposed to be.
Okay.
So all that other huffing and puffing and hot breath talking and all that other got you nowhere.
Right.
But it's only when we put our heads together and actually do our jobs because the drama of hip hop has become more important than the music, in my opinion.
Right.
So let's get the drama and the tabloid crap out the way and actually get some music. Right. So the whole reason why we're here, you know what I'm saying? Because you know we can cut off the music and roll some cameras and make a soap opera if you want to.
Yeah.
But you know, no, I'm here to bust it down.
Before you go, man. We got this little game that we play here. It's called Inside the Rapper's Studio.
Okay, cool.
It's based off of James Lipton's Inside the Actor's
cool.
Studio.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so we have a little bit of fun with it, man.
Right.
We're just gonna knock out a few questions and get you back on the road.
All right, cool.
First question: what is the name on your birth certificate?
Alvin Nathaniel Joyner.
Yes, sir. Very pronounced. I like it.
Yes.
And where were you born?
Detroit, Michigan.
One time. Okay. My man Q in the corner.
There we go. The D. You know what's up with D.
What is the name of your first love?
Oh, weed.
We keeping it funky on 101 the beat, y'all. Xzibit in the studio. We're gonna roll with that answer.
Yeah, come on, man.
It don't get no better
I'm
than
not
that.
changing it.
All right, so how about this? When you first got some money from some hip hop money,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So you've been wanting this for your whole life. What's the first big purchase that you made when you got some money?
Car.
Which one?
I got, man, but see, here's the problem. I didn't get a lot of money when I first got
It's all good. Speak on it.
But, you know what I'm saying, I was signed and, you know, I was really young at the time, so I really wanted a Mercedes-Benz. So I took the little money I had and bought a used one.
All right.
And, man, by the third month, it was, you know, all bad. Yeah.
We've all been there.
It was all bad. So I had not, you know, now I'm signed with a broken Benz and, you know, it just didn't look good. It wasn't looking good. So then I learned the lesson, very valuable lesson. First of all, you know, don't buy nothing used. You know what I'm saying? Get it new, and then you know, don't buy nothing until you can buy it 3 times.
Yeah,
just because you can,
just
because you can buy it once, don't necessarily mean you can afford it.
Right. That's some solid financial advice. You can listen to us for all your financial news too, right here on 101.1 The Beat with Xzibit Live in Studio. Okay, but that brings me to my next question. Out of all the cars that you've ever had, and knowing you've been around some pretty nice cars, especially from all the videos that you've done, and of course the stuff with Pimp My Ride. Out of all those cars, which one is your favorite car?
The Bugatti by
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, Bugatti's definitely up there. You know?
Okay.
I personally won't spend $1 million on anything unless I can take a shit in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna, you know, buy $1 million and I just can't, you know, let one rip, you know what I'm saying? If I feel the need, I can't do it. So, you know, I settle with the, you know, the Phantom and the Bentley, you know what I'm saying? That'll set you back a couple months, but, you know, not no $1 million for a car.
Yeah, last time I saw you in that Bentley, and I must say, it looks nice on you.
Yeah, it's good, man. That's my Batmobile. I love it.
All right, so now you are a very successful actor, movie star, recording artist. But let's talk about the worst job that you've ever had.
The worst job I ever had. Oh my God. Well, I had a few horrible jobs. But my first job I ever had, I worked at Wendy's. Okay. And I was the hot potato guy. So I would have to sit with the foil, and I would put the, you know, my job was to open this door every 30 seconds and put, you know, 8 or 9 potatoes in there and keep them moving. So I would basically microwave myself, you know, for 8 hours a day when I was that guy. Horrible. Then I worked at a movie theater, and I was the guy at the end of the movie. You stand back there with the trash cans. And then you sweep out the, you know, the day. Yeah, but I started bringing, you know, sweep out the aisles, and I started bringing flashlights and like picking up the money.
Okay.
So they fired me. So the last job, I think, worst job I ever had, it was at the mall, and I was working at the Original Cookie Company. And my job was to write congratulations on giant ass chocolate chip cookies and keep the little mini ones filled up in the tray. It was like a little Mrs. Fields thing. That was horrible.
Yo, man, that's so hard to imagine you like.
No, check it out. But here's the end of the story.
Okay.
Then one of my best friends now to this day, man, he came by And he had all these bags, and he had on, you know, all his jewelry. He's like, yo, man, you want a job? I was like, what you doing back there? I was like, man, I'm working. He's like, yo, man, you want to make some real money? I was like, yeah. so he's like, man, he pulled out a big ass wad out of his pocket. Yo, I took off that apron and threw it at my manager. I was like, I quit. And I went out and started serving. So yeah, let's move on.
Next question. We're gonna keep it clean. We're gonna keep it clean going forward.
Keep it up 100.
Yeah, so you gonna say no to drugs, kid? Alright,
look, man, I gotta tell the truth, man.
Hey, man,
you can soften the story.
I'm not mad. You know, a lot of kids, you know, they might be like, oh, you know, I'm working at the cookie cutter place too.
No, that's not the answer because there's not a lot of 401ks.
Yeah, out on the street, you know,
yeah.
Take it from those.
Yeah.
All right, well, I know you got to get out of here, man.